So it's Halloween time, and as generally with holiday seasons, there are movies about said season. So, you know, I could review any kind of Halloween movie, any kind of scary movie from freaking Psycho to Sleepy Hollow. I could review Halloween, my favorite Halloween movie. But no, I'm gonna talk about a magic puppy, or in parentheses, a Halloween puppy. Why am I reviewing this movie? Because my sister-in-law asked me to watch it, and I had to talk about this movie. But the plot of this movie is that a guy and a girl turn the guy's mom's boyfriend into a puppy on accident because the girl is actually secretly a witch and they are fooling around with a magic book. And the rest of the movie is spent trying to figure out how to turn him back, essentially. It's a little bit weird. This movie is terrible. Let's get that right out. You know in the first second starting this movie that it is a terrible movie. The opening credit sequence looks like it came from a generic computer editing program that the filmmaker decided we're just gonna use. But instead of using the normal one that it came with, they also went to Google Images and typed in puppies and threw puppies on screen throughout the opening sequence. It's really weird because they're going for a Halloween vibe. Obviously, it's like some sort of pop-up book on your computer type deal thing, but they also threw in puppies there. And I don't know why. It doesn't add anything. In fact, I thought it was hilarious. I really did. It made me laugh the first time I saw it. The acting in this movie is atrocious. It's worse than an elementary school production of Shakespeare. That is terrible. They clearly read the script through once, went through no rehearsals, and were just like, I'm gonna turn the camera on, let's just see what happens. Clearly, there were no award-winning actors in this piece, and I don't really see anybody in this movie having a flourishing career in the acting industry. Maybe they could get a job on a Disney Channel show. You know, I don't even think they could do that. I don't think they could aspire to work on Disney Channel. That's how terrible the acting was in this movie. And the movie thinks it's being clever because it has horror movie references strewn throughout. The writer is clearly saying, no, I really do like Halloween, guys. I really love horror movie, guys. I just got stuck writing a children's movie. I feel like it was shot in a week. I feel like this movie was shot in 1 week. And you can tell that it was shot very hastily because there is one actor in this movie who only appears in one location at a time, and you can tell that they filmed it in 1 day. I feel like they probably filmed everything within like an hour to 2 hours for this one specific character. Because there are parts of the movie that are supposed to be taking place at night, but if you look out the windows, they're clearly day, and they just put a blue filter over it to make it look like night. It's just filtered, and you can see the sun, you can see the blue sky, but it's supposed to be night. Now there are actually shots of night, so I know they didn't film it in 1 day, and I know that they were out and about at night, so I don't know why they couldn't have just filmed it at night. Now that's getting pretty nitpicky, but I feel like that's film continuity 101. I'm just saying. The dialogue in this movie is freaking hilarious. It is so bad and cheesy. Coupled along with the bad acting, it makes an incredible combination of just hilarity. You will laugh at this movie. That's how bad it is. Like, they're trying to be serious, and the actors are delivering these terrible lines in such a terrible way, and sometimes they're really creepy with the way they deliver their lines. It's really weird. A huge problem that I found with this movie, which makes it really drag on at times, is they recycle footage. They recycle generic footage that they shot. It's kind of like stock footage, except a little bit not, since they filmed it themselves, and it kind of made sense in the first sequence. There are 2 sequences that happen twice, essentially, or 3 times, I can't remember. It felt like 10. And they just kept using it over and over again and just put different dialogue over it to make you think it's a new scene. But we're not stupid. You're stupid. What this movie basically is, you take the concept of the shaggy dog and the terrible that is Birdemic and everything about it and go, pow, and there, you have a magic puppy, or a Halloween puppy, whatever you want to call it. I feel like whoever made this movie had a general idea of what they were going for, and a general idea of what makes a Halloween movie, and a general idea of what makes a kid's movie, and a general idea of what a movie is in general, and a general idea of what makes a movie in general. That is excellent speeching. So they took everything they kind of knew about and put it together, and it just comes off as really bad. I thought this movie was really funny and a lot of fun to watch. If you're into bad, cheesy movies, this movie will be for you. If you enjoy sitting down and making fun of movies with your friends, this is a movie you should watch. This movie gets a Shaggy Dog Birdemic out of Pumpkin. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm thinking about doing this review thing on the regular. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why don't you think about checking out the last video I made? I think it's okay. You probably might like it, I don't know. Give her a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Magic? Turn into a dog? Nah.